Whoa, did you see that viewership drop? We went from 1.8 million to just 900,000. That's a serious wake-up call for the WNBA, and it's pretty clear that Caitlin Clark's absence is hitting hard. It makes you wonder about how sustainable the league really is in the long run. And speaking of Caitlin, the way she's been treated this season is pretty rough, and there's talk about her possibly heading to play in Europe. That just shows the tough road star players have to walk in the WNBA, and it might leave fans feeling a little less excited about the league. Now, think about this. The WNBA's audience feels super fragile. We saw those viewership numbers dip during crucial playoff moments. It really highlights just how much the league relies on individual stars to keep fans engaged. This could totally be a sign that they need to rethink their marketing game. But wait, there's some good news too. Despite the ups and downs, the WNBA's viewership overall is growing, and Caitlin's impact? It was insane, a whopping 400% increase. She's definitely become a key player in women's basketball, proving just how vital star athletes are in bringing in the crowd. Then, when Caitlin bounced from the playoffs, viewership took a nosedive. It really shows how crucial she is in pulling fans to the league. That's a huge reminder that the WNBA is banking on its star players to keep the excitement alive. But on a serious note, the league's got some issues to tackle too. The fact that Caitlin wasn't protected from aggressive play during her rookie season raises some eyebrows about how the refs are doing their job. There's definitely a need for better safety measures to protect players out there. And let's not forget the dark side of the WNBA. Racism has been an ugly part of the story, and it's shining through even more now. Caitlin's situation is just one example of the persistent struggles that stars face within the league. Fans aren't holding back either. They've been super frustrated with the officiating when it comes to Caitlin's games, which is seriously hurting the league's credibility. If this keeps up, fans might start tuning out altogether. Even though Caitlin crushed it on the court, she didn't snag unanimous Rookie of the Year honors, and that caused a major uproar. It's like, come on, can we not recognize how much she's done for the league's popularity? This whole situation of Angel Reese getting the Rookie of the Year title instead of Caitlin has sparked some serious debates about fairness in voting and how players get recognized in the WNBA. Fans are really getting into the nitty-gritty of the voting process. Now that Caitlin's taking a break from the pro scene, the WNBA definitely has its work cut out for them. Keeping fans engaged without their star player is going to be a tough challenge, and they might see those viewership numbers drop even more. If the WNBA wants to keep Caitlin around, they really need to step up their game. Protecting her well-being and making sure she's safe on the court is absolutely crucial. Otherwise, they might lose her to bigger bucks overseas. And seriously, the WNBA needs to understand just how important it is to protect its star players like Caitlin. Making their well-being a priority can seriously boost the league's appeal and keep the competition fierce. To really secure the league's future, they've got to build a wider pool of talent. This not only diversifies the player scene but also brings more eyes to the WNBA, which is totally what they need. Lastly, the WNBA has to recognize the value that Caitlin Clark brings to the table. Ignoring her impact might just push fans away and hurt the league's relevance big time. They need to keep her in the spotlight for the good of everyone.